Good evening, this is breaking news from the Shikama Live Show. The Russians, as you know, have set up shop in Syria. They are now conducting airstrikes in northern Syria, and they have demanded that the U.S. forces stay out of their way and stay out of the air, since they are conducting actual airstrikes. There are two different separate occasions where they have made these demands. There was a heated debate between the general and the U.S. military where he made demands, and I do mean demands. And then there was a report that they sent asking for the U.S. military to stay out of the area and to stay out of the Syrian airways. Here is a special report from Fox News. Thank you for watching the Shikama Live Show.
Fox News alert now, breaking news. This is significant. Getting reports minutes ago that Russia has launched airstrikes in Syria, demanding the U.S. planes get out of Syrian airspace. These fast-moving developments further complicating relations between President Obama and Vladimir Putin, with Syrian President Bashar al-Assad in the middle. Good morning, everybody. I'm Bill Hemmer. Welcome here to America. Big developments overnight. Martha's got the week off. How you doing?
I'm great. Thanks to be nice to be here, Bill. I'm Patty Ann Brown in for Martha McCallum. And U.S. military officials are saying that American war jets will not comply with Russia's request. This all coming right after President Obama's frosty meeting with President Putin at the United Nations. National security correspondent Jennifer Griffin is live now at the Pentagon with this breaking story. Hi, Jennifer.
Hello, Patty Ann. Well, here's what we know. This is a dramatic escalation in the tension between Russia and the United States and could be a game changer in Syria. Multiple senior U.S. defense officials tell me that it was a Russian three-star general from the so-called military and intelligence cell established by Russia, Iran, and Syria in Baghdad last week who entered the U.S. embassy today and delivered a verbal démarche to the U.S. defense attaché. The Russian general told the American attaché that Russian airstrikes would begin soon. According to the transcript of the verbal exchange, the Russian general, quote, requested U.S. warplanes not fly in northern Syria because Russian warplanes were beginning airstrikes. The Russian general even used the word please, I'm told, based on the transcript sent to the Pentagon. Further, the Russian general told the American defense attaché, if you have forces in the area, we request they leave. However, the senior official who first informed me the Russian demands this morning described a heated exchange at the U.S. embassy in Baghdad when the Russian general demanded U.S. planes leave Syria. We've now learned from the Pentagon that the first Russian strikes have begun in Homs, about 60 miles east of a Russian naval base in Tartus, halfway between Damascus and Aleppo in western Syria. A senior U.S. defense official tells me U.S. warplanes will not comply with the Russian démarche. Coalition operations will continue over Syria. In fact, U.S. warplanes continued carrying out strike missions in northern Syria today. Quote, there is nothing to indicate that we are changing operations over Syria. The Russian actions today have made the work of the U.S. military much more difficult, Patty Ann. A senior U.S. defense official here at the Pentagon told me when I walked in this morning, this reinforces the need for good lines of communication between Russia and the U.S., adding this was a three-star Russian general to a defense attaché. This is not the kind of communication we were referring to.
Jennifer, let's be clear on where they're hitting, okay? This is near Damascus. Is ISIS in that town? Or are these others who defy Assad now?
No, in fact, this is not where ISIS is located. So the first Russian strikes carried out by Sukhoi 24 aircraft, we're told, are hitting what we know is basically the home to the Free Syrian Army. It's not clear at this time. We're told by Pentagon sources that none of the U.S. the opposition that were trained by the U.S. military are in that area. However, we can't rule out that other opposition groups were not struck in these initial strikes by the Russians, but there are no ISIS targets in Homs.
One more question quickly, if you know this answer. Did Putin tell President Obama this would happen when they met earlier in the week or not?
Clearly not, because the officials that we woke up this morning with this news were caught unawares. So, no, this was not a message delivered by Vladimir Putin. The message was delivered by this three-star general in Baghdad.
Thank you. Jennifer Griffin, they're live at the Pentagon, waiting on White House reaction. Stay tuned for that.